comes with your house in Mexico.
Okay.
And let's do that comparison between your expenses here in Mexico, utility expenses here in Mexico, as opposed to your utility expenses in the United States.
Okay. Well, let's start with the easiest one first. The water is tremendously inexpensive because you don't drink the water. They call it wash water. I guess that makes sense because you wash dishes and you wash clothes and but you do not drink it. And I think my bill was what was it? 120 pesos for 1 month and 72 for the next month. And so you pay that every 2 months too. And I didn't know that. I thought that was every month. It's every 2 months also. And that turns out to be about $10, 12, something like that. For 2 months. So, and I washed 2 of mine. I remember I used my wash that I bought and had for all the year. But I was like, you could have washed it for 1 month, so I didn't, so that's the water bill. Now I think butane, it depends, when it run out. You don't have a, that's the only thing I don't like about the butane part is, you know it's ran out when you turn on the stove, you know, your stove will like, you just hear it clicking.
Click, 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 click,
Yeah,
click.
but you don't know, fire on that. It could be a winter hang on the night before, and then the next morning you turn it in and don't. So, yes. And it runs out different times, but like right now, it's doing pretty good because it's so hot that you don't even put the hot water on if once a tank is sitting on top of the house. And so the water is kind of warm, you just don't turn it cold.
Right.
And so the butane is 300. One place I went was 367. And the other place that I usually go to is 312. 312 pesos.
Mm-hmm.
And so that fills it up. Fills up the top. And so that's, let's see if I'm just guessing right now. I think I know exactly. But I know that's about $21 for gas. Yeah, 3 months. Something like that. Just depends on how many times. If I'm cooking something long other than breakfast or a quick meal, but beans, you might use some gas in beans. That's what I cook all of it. But when I cook beans, I cook a big old pot and I break them down into times and pieces. Now the lights, that's a story a lot of people will tell you about their light bill. It's owned by CFE.
CFE.
Yes, it's big. I had a bill as high as 7,000, almost 8,000 pesos, not here, but in Amazon. And that was because in Amazon, I lived in this townhouse type house, and the whole wall was glass, and there was no way to cover it. It was, you couldn't even reach it, and it was always open. So when the sun come up, you know, it's black as on what at night, can't see nothing. But when the sun come up in the morning, it's like 6:37, you start feeling that heat coming in. And there was no way to close it. Except on the bottom, you can close that because it had lines down the bottom ones, but nothing on the top. On the second floor, because it was an open plane. And so therefore, in order to keep the house comfortable, I'd have to leave the air on. And we don't have central air here. We have these units that are called, I don't know what they are. But
I'm not sure the name either. I've seen them called like a split. If they
that's
have
what it's
something.
called.
Okay.
Split.
Okay.
That's what they're called. Splits. What they call it then. But yeah, and so that's what they have to heat. And no central air. So I had air conditioners in every room. That's the way the house was set up. But the one in the living room, now that I'm here, I realized it was too little. Because you're supposed to cool the kitchen, the dining area, and the big old living room. It didn't do that. And especially when it was hot, I couldn't be downstairs. So I had to be comfortable. I'll be in here hostage upstairs. But here, my pesos, the most they be is maybe 1,000 pesos. And that's like $80 for 2 months. Girl, please. And I'm on budget, real budget now. So yeah. When I came here, I was living high. I needed all that extra stuff, but now it's crazy. My body's acclimated. The way they build these houses, the way these windows are situated, and most Mexican houses, not just this one, mostly all of them. You open the window, the breeze will go straight through the house, and it keeps you cool. Now, it comes with that, it does sometimes too. But it just feels good to be warm and not always freezing cold, because cold breaks the arthritis. But I have got videos. Before I moved from Amazon, I graduated and learned how to flip all these switches. Like I have everything on these cards, power strips, and like the microwave, the television. Because as long as you see a light on the device, microwave, TVs, anything that you see a light still, because everything is so smart nowadays, you pull electricity. And I didn't know that. Because at home we take it for granted that electricity is electricity. You don't do all that, but here you don't do that, then you get into what they call debt. The only thing I learned about debt was it's a bad place to be because they charge you over. If you go over your 200 allotted pesos, you get charged triple for what you use. And so that's how your bill can get like almost 8,000 pesos. And I used to dread it because every time I hear a bill, when I got that one that said 1,000 something, I think I saved it. I said, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rita. Yeah, she showed me how to clean my splits because I didn't know how to do that. And that was also a factor that was making my light bill work because the inside it was a pile of dust. And I didn't know because it filters and it reuses the air. And so it was dust in there and it makes it work harder and it's not gonna cool.
Right.
I didn't know nothing about that. She showed me all of that.
Right.
So I know how to take care of myself.